Hello. So today we're going to be drawing like an evil unicorn. I was thinking of doing a side profile, as you can see here, but I ended up not liking how it looked. Also, it didn't feel evil. I thought for an evil unicorn, it would look better if she was like looking down at you. So I changed that up. You don't actually see that on camera because I did it off camera. Sorry about that, but tell me if you want more sketches, like to see my sketch process. We are about to go into the coloring. I was thinking of like a very harsh shadow across her face, like across her eyes, and like almost glowing eyes. It doesn't really look glowing, really that much, so I messed up on that part. But yeah, I'm just sort of adding line art, and I was doing like blue and red and purple line art. But now we're actually getting into the coloring stage. I was like, wanted to get a dark purple, but it wasn't dark enough, so I kept layering it. You'll see that in the video. It's very splotchy, and I noticed that. It sort of works out less splotchy later on, but yeah, I want to do a very harsh shadow, so like she looks evil. She's kind of looking down at you-ish, sort of looking straight at you, but it's like a very small down at you. But I wanted to do her hair like a black hair. You can see the thumbnail like at the side, the left side, no, the right side. And I want to do a very harsh shadowing on her face only with a really harsh background. Now I'm just adding shading on her body. I was going for like a purple and reddish purple black color scheme because I thought that would work pretty well for the evil theme, because I know like red and like black you would see as evil. Most people see it as evil, at least. So I wanted to go for that. And of course I need to do some like shading on the neck, but like the lighting is kind of coming from the bottom slash not exactly from the bottom, like top-ish and from the right side. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but I hope you get what I mean. And now I'm just adding like blush on the shoulders, because I like adding blush on the shoulders and the elbow, the breasts. I don't generally draw breasts though, but the shoulders, all throughout the cheek to the ears, because I've seen in real life people have very red ears, especially in the sunlight. It's kind of like see-through, so you will get like a very warm tone in the sunlight through your ears, almost looking red, but like a tint of yellow. Orangey warm colors, basically. I'm kind of adding shading right now to the face, the harsh shadowing. I felt like I overdid this piece, kept on working on it too much, and I should have just put down the paintbrush. I feel like at a certain point, I don't exactly know or remember mostly what point, but I remember I'm like, this is okay, but I feel like it could be better, and I should have just put down the paintbrush, but I didn't. I feel like that happens to a lot of artists, but yeah, I do kind of like this piece, but now I'm realizing that the eyes should have been more far apart. I wanted to give like an evil horn, like I'm gonna do like a black horn, but I'm doing like black hair right now, and I wanted to do like basically fire quotation marks hair, It's not fire, but like black smoke, I guess you would say, on coming out of her hair. So like little spots everywhere. You'll see what I mean when it happens. I'm just kind of filling in the hair, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of a red and purple, not pink, tint to the hair, because I want it to be the main focus was her face and her horn. Hopefully I did that right, but I wanted the horn to be like pure black and white for like the striped part of the horn. I didn't say that right, but you will see what I mean when that time comes. Now I'm adding the black fiery smoke things to the hair, and I wanted the horn to do the same thing. I guess it's like magic sparkles, but it's not sparkles. It's the opposite, like an evil sparkle. That's so cheesy, but that's what it is. And I'm adding that pretty soon. And I'm actually adding it right now. And there's going to be white sparkles, quotation marks, but not sparkles. Like dots. I don't exactly know what they're trying to be. Magic stuff. That's what it is. It's magic stuff. So later on you'll see that. And I'm adding blush right now to the ears and the nose and everything. And I'm going to add shading to the nose as well. And I'm adding it to the ears, and yeah, obviously, like, I want the ears to be really shown that it's blush. I don't know if I did a good job at that. We're still working a little bit on the neck, because I feel like the neck needs a little bit more shading, but I might be wrong about that. So we're adding shading to the nose now, and, like, the underlip and everything. I did it a little bit too dark, so I dabbed it with the napkin so some of the pigment could come off. If your paint is still wet, then you can do this, but if your paint is dry, you can put like a little bit of water on the place that you want to get rid of. It won't work as good, but it might still take some of the pigment off. It depends how the paint stains your paper. I wanted to add shading to like the under eye, sort of like eye bags, but not really eye bags, because I feel like that would give a little bit more evil look, or like looking down at you. I feel like the reason why that pose makes it like evil and everything is because it sort of gives power. Like, I am bigger than you and you're smaller. Like when you're looking up at somebody, they can topple you over, you know? So it gives like a sense of power to the character, I feel like. And I'm adding, like, if you see like anime comics, or not even anime comics, they always add like this line art, black line art to the neck. Not always, but most of the time they add black line art to the neck of little lines to show that that's shading, but I don't like adding too much line art to my piece, but it's still like an anime style, but I wanted to do a different twist to it, and now I figured out how to do that, and instead I add a darker shade of the color on the neck, dark enough so you can see the lines. You can't see it too much on the camera, but in real life you could see it. I'm pretty happy with this piece. I feel like I overworked it though, and the eyes could be more far apart, but other than that, it's pretty okay. We are adding like the white to the eye, but I felt like that was a good eye, but it wasn't my style, and I felt like I was too afraid of going out of my style, and like, hey, this isn't my style, there's no pupil or anything, but it really looks evil, but I changed it. I'm not upset about it, but I kind of am upset about it. because at least I know what it would look like without it. Without it, it looked okay. With it, it looks okay. I like the glowiness to the white eye, but I decided to not do that, as you can see. Yeah, so I took away some of the pigment, and I'm changing it a lot because I was like, maybe it's a little too dark. And now I'm adding like the highlights to the face. I always add white highlight to the nose, the tip of the nose, the cheekbone, not cheekbone area, and the shoulders, the elbows. And if I was drawing feet, I would do it on the ankle, not the heel. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I would do it there. And we are done with this piece. Sorry that you can see all the progress, because the line art part, the camera stopped for some reason. So if you like this video, please subscribe and like it, and comment down below what type of videos you want, and if you like this video, and tell me what you think. Oh yes, and don't forget to ring the bell so you can see when I post my videos. Koodles, my noodles. And don't forget to draw a poodle. And if you got to the end of this video, congratulations. Here's a little ending for you. I hope you enjoy it.